Hallöchen, Hallöchen, Hallöchen. Herzlich willkommen zurück zu Agatha Christie, der ABC Murders. Wir haben ja noch irgendwas zu sagen. Ich weiß gerade gar nicht was, aber wir beobachten sie mal.
This woman appears to be in a good mood.
Ja, lächelt. Lächeln. Fließende Gesten.
Mrs.
Gastfreundliche
Marbury is in a
Haltung.
good mood. She's working very precisely in producing incredibly thin peel.
Aha. Wir haben ja noch irgendwas zu sagen, hat er gesagt.
Mrs. Marbury, if I am to believe the register, you rented room 306 to a certain Mr. Fishman on the day of the Bexhill murder. Room 306 is Cust's room. Can you explain yourself?
Yes, I remember. Just for one night as a favor. Mr. Cust was away, all my other rooms were taken, and poor Mr. Fishman had nowhere to go.
Mhm.
You rented the same room to two people. Very profitable, but quite illegal.
But I didn't harm anyone. I was only helping everybody out.
Da war sie bitter enttäuscht. Das tut mir sehr leid. Miss Marbury befragen immer noch. Aber kann ich doch gar nicht mehr.
There is no need to worry about the household
Ja, ja.
cat.
Ja.
I'm sure that Mrs. Marbury lets it do what it pleases.
Können wir denn jetzt schon nach oben gehen? Ja, können wir. Okay. Kastzimmer durchsuchen. Erstmal in den Spiegel gucken. Die Haare richten, den Schnurrbart richten. Ah, sehr schön. 3 Ego-Punkte. So, was haben wir denn hier?
Laudanum Cameron's Chemists. Laudanum, a medicine for coughs. It is what Dr. Clark prescribed for Mrs. Asher. This subject would probably be useful to me.
Okay, dann nehmen wir das wohl mit. Und was haben wir daneben noch für ein Fläschchen? Ein Sedativum.
Diethyl barbituric acid, Johnson Company. I know this medicine. It is a powerful sedative. This subject would probably be useful to me.
Dann nehmen wir das auch mit. Okay, damit haben wir alles da hergeräumt. Schauen wir mal in den Schrank.
Trousers, white shirts. Everything has been washed very well. The Bexhill Daily paper, dated from the day of the Bexhill murder. Most probably the basting dress repaired by Mrs. Marbury's expert hands. All the main articles referring to the ABC case are here, from the Churston murder onwards. Nothing before that date.
Okay. Was haben wir denn da für Kisten?
ABC guides. Enough to sign about a dozen murders.
Und da?
It's closed.
It's closed. Haben wir zufällig irgendwas dabei?
It's closed.
Das kannst du nicht aufreißen oder was? Okay, da brauchen wir wahrscheinlich erstmal irgendein Messer oder irgendwas. So, schauen wir mal das Bett an. Ah, nee.
How hopeful. This place is a real mess.
Oh, guck dir mal meine Wohnung an. Vernachlässigter Mantel. Leicht verschobenes Bett. Nicht
At least we
aufgeräumtes
can say
Geschirr.
that Mr. Cust is not very concerned about order and balance.
Schauen wir uns mal den Tisch da an.
John Milligan, Managing Director, Silky Legs, Frederick Street, Leicester. To A.B. Cust, Marbury's Guest House, 1935, May the 21st. Dear Sir, further to our letters dated 5th and 10th of the month, we confirm we are you as door-to-door salesman, according to the conditions stated in our previous letters. We will send you the articles by mail and also a Redfield typewriter you will be using for every business letter. Regarding the schedule of your rounds, please do as following. June 21, Andover. Arrive by train the 20th in the evening and get a room at Station Hotel. Start your turn in the north part of the town. This letter establishes that Cust went to Andover, but the ink has hidden the destinations of his other trips. I know from Mrs. Marbury that he went to Churston. I just have to show that he went to Bexhill, and I will have proved that he was present at all the crime scenes.
Okay, mal gucken, wie wir das rausfinden.
It's an ABC.
Ah, da haben wir ein Messer.
A long-bladed knife. A murderer's weapon.
Und damit können wir bestimmt den,
Subject will
genau,
probably be useful to me.
den Karton aufschneiden. Sehr gut. So.
Did Cust drop it when he opened the window? Or was it Mrs. Marbury while she was cleaning? Cust is parsimonious. He keeps his pencils and sharpens them until there is nothing left. It is clear that he did not grow up in luxury. I have to get the ribbon. How am I going to do it?
Einfach hier abschrauben, oder?
The right-hand heel has been removed.
Das ist gut. Machen wir das mit der anderen auch? Oder?
The left-hand heel has been removed.
Guck mal, da steht, da kann man jetzt schon lesen. Pur Mr. Dings. Da, Poirot.
Something is blocking the ribbon.
Ah,
And here is the ribbon. Let us see if it was indeed used to write the letters sent by ABC. I only need the ink ribbon for my inquiry. I will let Jack clean the keyboard if he wishes. All the letters announcing the murders were written on Cust's typewriter.
na, wenn das nicht schon Beweis genug ist eigentlich, oder? So, jetzt haben wir da noch die Kiste, die wir jetzt aufmachen können. Mit unserem Messerchen.
This knife is very useful. Who knows? Maybe it never cut anything other than string.
Wer weiß.
Stockings.
Strümpfe. Okay. Wir müssen immer noch das Zimmer durchsuchen. Ah, was haben wir denn da oben hängen? Über dem
War
Tisch.
of 1914-1918. By the King's order, the name of Corporal A.B. Cust, Devonshire Regiment, was published on the London Gazette on May the 10th, 1918, as mentioned in a dispatch for gallant and distinguished service. An army dispatch, wounded on the Somme front, victim of a gas attack. Corporal Cust greatly deserves his distinction.
Okay. Und immer noch das Zimmer durchsuchen. Das ist wieder nur...
The least we can say that Mr. Cust is not very concerned about order and balance.
Ah, genau, das wissen wir ja schon. Können wir da an den Schreibtisch da irgendwie, an dieses Nachttischchen daran?
The least we can say
Ja,
that
okay.
Mr. Cust is not very concerned about order and balance.
Sonst noch irgendwas hier?
ABC guys, enough to sign about a dozen murders. It is now the right time.
Okay, wir können also auch noch nicht gehen. Hier haben wir auch schon alles rausgefunden. Wo befand sich Cust zum Zeitpunkt des Mordes in Bexhill? Ja, das ist die große Frage. Kann ich die Schublade da aufmachen? Ach, die habe ich ja schon offen. Haha. Okay, was übersehe ich gerade? Was übersehe ich? Oh, was da? Blutflecken.
This dark stain. It could be blood, but goodness knows how long it has been there. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Okay, wo befand er sich? Wo befand sich Cass zum Zeitpunkt des Mordes in Bexhill? Tada! Cass war am Tag des Verbrechens wahrscheinlich in Bexhill.
The register shows that Cust did not sleep at the guest house on the day of the murder. Where was he? Bexhill. The Bexhill paper reveals it. Cust bought this newspaper in Bexhill on July the 25th. No use continuing the inspection of this room. I've seen all there is to see.
Okay, dann gehen wir wieder.
Goodbye, Mrs. Marbury. Thank you for your help.
Bye.
Bye!
Ah, Chief Inspector. I was about to leave.
Good evening, Chief Inspector. Welcome. Please excuse me, I must go to the kitchen. I'll leave the key of Mr. Cust on the counter.
I'm sorry I'm late. I've spent ages with the Doncaster police. And you?
I have established one fact. On 3 occasions, Cust was at the scene on the day of the crimes.
Hä? Gucken wir uns ihn erstmal
I
an.
had best talk to Jab.
Okay, dann reden wir mit ihm. Warum auch immer das gerade
I've listened
abgebrochen wurde.
closely to what you have to say, Poirot. For me, there's no doubt Cust is guilty. Do you have any element that might prove the contrary?
That is what we're going to look for. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Ist Cass schuldig? Hatte Cass die Möglichkeit, die 3 Opfer zu ermorden? Ui, so viele Beweise. Cass war in Churston. Die wurden alle von der Schreibmaschine geschrieben. Er war in Bexhill. Das sind so viele. Dann machen wir das so. Ach, das war's. Okay. Cass befand sich an allen Orten. So. Nee, das nicht. Er hätte diese Verbrechen begehen können. Ist Cass' Verhalten verdächtig? Er hat gelogen, was sein Reiseziel anging. Er bewahrt die Zeitung, auf die über die Morde berichten. Und er war mit Blut beschmutzt. Schuldig.
The evidence against Cust is overwhelming. His presence at the scenes, the knife, the blood-stained shirt, the ABCs in a box.
C'est vrai. However, the blood Mrs. Marbury saw on Cust's shirt may have been his own. According to his medical records, he suffers from hemoptysis. The murderer cut Sir Carmichael's throat from behind, and the blood spurted outwards. You would expect the murderer's shirt to be stained on the sleeves, not on the buttonholes, yet we see quite the opposite. You would expect the murderer to keep the newspaper articles about his crimes. But Cust's collection starts in Cheston, as if it discovered the case rather late.
I agree it's troubling, but it doesn't change my mind. There's small details that we should be able to clear up by questioning Cust.
When can we talk to him?
Doncaster is sending him to us on the first train.
Are they questioning him already?
He says he can't remember a thing.
It's plausible. Doctors say he suffers from absences and amnesia. Mrs. Marbury has confirmed this.
He may have done the murders in an altered state.
A familiar situation.
It's not enough to clear his name. Dr. Thompson insisted that even if you don't know what you're doing, you never commit a murder without wanting to.
Très intéressant. I shall remember that.
Right. I'll go and examine the suspect's room.
Chief Inspector, I took the liberty of removing a few clues to examine at home.
All right, we'll discuss them tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm going to see if you've missed something.
Wahrscheinlich nicht. Nach Scotland Yard gehen. Dann fahren wir mal.
to Scotland Yard, please.
Oh, Kast befragen. Okay, erstmal angucken natürlich. Kronleuchter-Schnurrbart.
This man is not in good shape.
Nee. Nervöse Gestik. Niedergeschlagene Augen. Schneller Atem, würde ich jetzt noch sagen.
He
Zerknitterte
is
Jacke.
worried and very tired. And other police have been hard on him.
Okay, dann reden wir mal mit ihm.
What do you want from me?
Good day, Mr. Cust. I am Hercule Poirot.
Ah, you're the detective.
Yes, I am the person you have been sending the letters to.
I didn't write these letters. I've already said so.
Maybe you forgot that you wrote these letters.
Yes, it's true. Sometimes I forget. Maybe I did type them.
Are you capable of murder, Mr. Cust?
All these questions are giving me a headache.
You suffered during the war.
It's true. I was wounded. I suffered. But the army was the only place I didn't feel inferior. No questions. Just orders to follow.
But ever since you were wounded, you have absences, bouts of amnesia.
And headaches.
Professor Clark treated you.
Yes, a few years ago he really helped me with my burned throat.
But you killed him, as well as 2 other people.
That's what they all say.
Do you deny being at the scene of the crimes?
So? There was no harm in being there. It was only for my work.
Hä? Kast befragen, ja. Möchte ich doch gerne. Da könnt ihr mal einen Schluck trinken vielleicht. Ach so, ich
I am
hab
not
doch...
going to leave before having
Ja, ja.
finished questioning him.
Genau, wir haben doch sein Hustenmittel. Ist das das? Nee, starkes
I
Beruhigungsmittel
know
wollte
this
ich nicht.
medicine.
Ich wollte das andere.
Take this. It will help you.
Thank you. Oh, good God, my shirt is covered in blood again.
Bon. I now know where the bloodstains Mrs. Marbury saw came from. Are you well enough to speak?
Yes, I feel much better.
Do you deny being at the scene of the crimes?
So? There was no harm in being there. It was only for my work.
You were seen at all the crime scenes.
Yes, I was. I travel a lot. But not for pleasure. I am terribly unwell in trains. But I had to respect my engagements. My employer gave me very precise written instructions about the towns I had to visit.
Let's see. The company you claim to work for, Silky Legs, has never heard of you. And as for these letters they sent you, they were written on your own typewriter.
The company sent me the typewriter when I started working for them.
Yes, but the letters were received afterwards. It proves that you wrote them.
I may have. Good God! I don't know what's happening to me. My head hurts terribly.
Okay, jetzt müssen wir auch noch das andere geben, würde ich jetzt mal fast schätzen. Gotischer Beichtstuhl. So, guck mal hier.
Take this. It will help you.
Oh, I think I'll be fine.
Let us see, Cust. Look at me. You know very well that you committed these murders?
Yes, I know.
But I'm not wrong in saying that you do not know why you committed them.
No, I don't.
Let us leave Cust alone. He's at the end of his tether.
Okay, dann, ich dachte, das wäre jetzt vorbei, aber dann machen wir das in der nächsten Folge. Ich denke mal, das hört sich fast an, als wäre die nächste Folge die letzte Folge. Ich danke euch sehr fürs Zusehen. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet viel Freude, Freunde. Bis zum nächsten Mal bei Agatha Christie, die ABC Murders. Macht's gut. Tschüsschen!